Is Ender Magnolia Bloom in the Mist worth your time? By the end of this review, you'll have all the answers to decide if this Metroidvania gem deserves a spot in your library. Starting Ender Magnolia Bloom in the Mist feels like stepping into a familiar yet entirely fresh world. The game opens with a beautifully serene cutscene. It uses soft lighting, detailed character design, and a gentle tune to set a tranquil tone. But this piece is fleeting. Within moments, you're thrust into the land of fumes, a grim, twisted environment of wreckage and decay. This contrast sets the stage for Lilac's journey, drawing you in immediately. The art style is captivating. From dimly lit ruins to areas teeming with eerie beauty, every scene feels alive with detail. The music, composed by Mealy, deserves special mention. It's haunting, powerful, and lingers in your mind long after you've stopped playing. Combat in Ender Magnolia centers around Lilac's companions, the homunculi. These creatures act as both your weapons and abilities, each offering unique movesets. You start with a basic slash, but quickly gain access to abilities like ranged attacks, heavy strikes, and even skills that freeze enemies in place. You can assign these abilities to different buttons and combine them seamlessly in combat. It's a system that feels fluid and rewarding. Customization is where the game shines. Each homunculus can be upgraded to alter its abilities. For example, your basic slashing attack can be modified into a slower, more powerful strike, similar to a two-handed weapon. These changes aren't just upgrades. They allow you to tailor combat to your playstyle. This flexibility keeps the gameplay fresh and engaging. Unfortunately, the game's difficulty leaves something to be desired. Enemies are predictable, and the lack of collision damage makes boss fights less challenging. Save points, or respites, are generously placed, reducing the stakes during exploration. While this accessibility might appeal to newcomers, experienced Metroidvania players may find it too easy. Exploration in Ender Magnolia is straightforward. The in-game map uses clear color coding to show where you've been and what's left to discover. Hidden passages and secrets exist, but they're not overly abundant. While the lack of backtracking might disappoint some, the vibrant and immersive world design compensates for it. The Land of Fumes isn't just a setting, it's a character in itself. As you progress, subtle environmental changes mirror the story's development. For example, early areas are filled with destruction and death, while later zones near settlements show signs of life, albeit bleak and hopeless. This attention to detail makes the world feel dynamic and alive. Friendly NPCs add a touch of personality to your journey. You can also interact with your homunculi at save points, which adds depth to their roles as your companions. These small moments of connection make the experience more memorable. The music in Ender Magnolia is a standout feature. It doesn't just set the mood, it becomes a driving force in your journey. Tracks range from melancholy piano pieces to sweeping orchestral arrangements that amplify the emotional weight of the story. Few games manage to create a soundtrack so compelling that you'd search for it outside of playing, but Ender Magnolia achieves this effortlessly. Despite its many strengths, Ender Magnolia has its flaws. The limited difficulty options, at least in this early access phase, make the game feel less rewarding for seasoned players. Regular enemies pose little threat, and even boss fights lack the tension expected from a Metroidvania. Additionally, the content available right now is sparse. With only 3 major bosses, a handful of mini-bosses, and a single NPC settlement, the game offers about 2 to 3 hours of gameplay. But full Realisace will be going to be a bigger game, about 35 hours of content. The presence of tumors, environmental blockades that hint at future content, suggests that much of the world is yet to be unveiled. While this holds promise for the full release, it also limits the current experience. Ender Magnolia Bloom in the Mist is shaping up to be an excellent addition to the Metroidvania genre. Its stunning visuals, customizable combat, and captivating music create an immersive experience that's hard to forget. However, its lack of difficulty and limited content might make you hesitant to dive in right now. If you're a fan of Ender Lilies or enjoy exploring beautifully crafted worlds, this game is worth keeping on your radar. But if you're looking for a fully fleshed out experience with significant challenges, waiting for the full release might be a better choice. Ender Magnolia Bloom in the Mist is a game full of potential. Either way, it's a journey that promises to leave an impression. That's everything you need to know about Ender Magnolia Bloom in the Mist. But if you're looking for another exciting game to check out, you might want to hear about Nine Souls. This action-packed adventure blends stunning art, intricate lore, and fast-paced combat for a truly unique experience. Want to see if Nine Souls is worth your time in 2025? Click the link to watch our full review and discover everything you need to know.